The Wreakin Havoc crew returns to racing this weekend at an all-new location, Lake Buhlow in Pineville, Louisiana, otherwise known as Pine Vegas around these racers. Pineville always delivers, and this event was no exception.
So we get there, we leave a little early because we wasn't able to test any. You know, we're struggling beginning of the year with fire, production, stuff like that. So we decided to leave a day early. So we pack up, get Cuz outboards up and going, and we head to Pineville, Louisiana, one of our favorite places to race. I mean, we love that place.
So here we are, it's Memorial Weekend, and we're heading down to Pineville. It's gonna be a big weekend. We decided to cut out a little early, head out there Wednesday, get some testing, you know, Thursday through Friday, and try to get our Gen 2 lined out. You know, we kind of already know where our 130 stands with the Mod 40. You know, we raced it really hard for a whole season, didn't change a whole lot. We kind of had a winning setup, so we was going with it. Now, when we got there and we hit the water Thursday, we had realized that we got a pretty good gap we're gonna have to clear. So right then we got to working on setup, you know, changing the weights. And with this new motor mount that Caleb built us, you know, we're able to offset that weight in the back. And we kind of thought that'd be the ticket on getting the Gen 2 to leave hard and float the nose. But, you know, after messing around with it, not really seeing much of a change, we realized that, you know, we're gonna have to go down to the basics and basically restart. I mean, we did everything, props, whole 9 yards, and we beat on it from daylight to dark.
So you think it's gotten worse since we lowered it?
Yeah, but see, the water really hasn't got right yet either. It's still kind of messed up out there.
See, he's staying on the transom though. He's staying on, let's see how he's bouncing like.
Don't talk about it, be about it.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm a bad motherfucker now. Straight up, he lied.
I am fat on 48.5 sticks.
You'll around and find out.
They call me Quick Nick.
He f***ed up a junkyard with a rubber mallet.
Really?
That didn't matter. God, be perfect.
You better give your heart to God, because your ass is mine.
Obviously, we went the wrong way with this. We got to go back to the drawing board completely on adding more weight back there. We put this 10 right here, thinking it needed just a little bit more, but I don't think it really helped. I think that it stayed hooked up, but it would just bounce real bad, and it kind of lost some stability on the big end too. So we're gonna go back to the drawing board right here and see what we can change, maybe kind of clean it up, make it more consistent.
That's the same prop we run on that book.
All I know, we ain't getting no better.
I know. When we have a highlighter, we need to make sure we highlight that. Regrouping, do not do this.
Yeah. No.
No.
Okay, I think this is gonna go on into the morning. I want to test this
I'm
out.
looking for the highlighter.
Hey, I need a.
Hot pink highlighter. Don't do this.
We're gonna run this floppy ears.
On what?
On his stop.
Get the hardware?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So usually when we get there on Wednesday, we'll be the only ones there till Thursday night, and then you might only have a couple people show up. But there was actually people there Wednesday, and Thursday there's people out there testing. I'd never seen this many people at Pineville this early. So at that moment I was thinking, okay, this is gonna be a pretty big turnout.
This is day 1 of testing the Gen 2. We absolutely got nowhere. We're still working on it. We are getting a little faster. We're trying some weird, different stuff. Trying to see if we can control the boat a little better.
Thursday came around and we had to get to testing, and we tried everything we could. We knew we had a gap to cover to be competitive. We kind of know where the Fishing Outlaw class is, and we know where we are. So very little change actually happened as far as our times go. And we realized that we're coming out of the hole really hard, but on the big end, we were just about 350 feet, we were flatlining. So we knew kind of the strategy we were gonna have to use was ripping them out of the hole and trying to hold it the rest of the race. And we worked on that all the way till dark.
The new thing is AI. Can we ask AI? How do we make our boat fast?
What's that, Siri? Hey Siri, how can we make our boat the fastest boat ever?
On it.
Okay.
She's on it. She said she's on it.
Still working.
No, she's trying to figure it out.
I don't think she knows.
I don't know.
She knows that we're the best, so she's gonna have a hard time coming up with some shit better than what we got.
Yeah.
Something went wrong. Please
Oh.
try again.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I thought.
Exactly.
These my damn Crocs.
Hey, look at my white
Who's
legs.
better croc dots?
I have
Pull 'em
not
out.
wear shorts yet this year.
Hey, pull out the croc dots.
I don't have any. No. See, I haven't worn any Crocs all year. Please don't put my feet on.
Oh, it's on there.
No.
Like I said, we're just really trying some things that
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's ever tried before. So we're hoping to come across something that's special. And we still haven't found that special thing yet. But we're working on it.
Think that'll be enough? Think so? Good. When we went out there, when we'd punch it, the prop, it wasn't hooking up. It was kind of slipping out of the hole. And I think we're losing a little bit of time out on the bottom end. So we went back and we dropped the motor down probably a 1/4 inch, just a little bit, to see if we can hook that prop up out of the hole shot better. Dad left and took like a 45-minute shit break
Yeah.
and missed almost the whole entire setup
Yeah.
of the canopies. Look at him.
That's why he felt bad. He just had to get on the boat, dude.
So I'm even now.
Yeah,
He's all paid up now.
he's paid up.
I'm even.
It's true.
I had to take a shit, bro. That was not fun. Yeah, man.
For 45, we had all the canopies up. We had everything parked.
I wasn't sitting
Boats unloaded.
Hey, you can't sit on toilet 45 minutes because your legs get numb. So that's not true.
Oh, I don't know what to do.
I had to sign us into the hotel.
We woke up early, me and Dad, and we came out of the hotel. I'd say about daylight, and got after it on Friday. Same thing. You know, we didn't have time to really test our 130 setup. We had to focus on the fishing outlaw.
You know, the cool stuff about it is, and this is what I kind of enjoy, you know, we call it Pine Vegas in Lake Buhlow. It's always where basically the hits the fan, right? So some guys have boats. Unfortunately, with the fire at Havoc this year, we got them late. And everybody that was running their own personal Havocs has now swapped over to the new boat. So now it's always the new boat blues, setting them up, getting it figured out, or what it take, what it gets to run, you know. So people that run fast last race, most necessarily won't be the guys that's gonna win this race or even run fast this race, unless it was their own personal boat that they was running and they bought it to this race.
Long night, man. Obese guy had a rough night last night. I mean, it was really bad for him. Obese guy, where you at? Where's your shoes, Brandon?
They're in my truck.
Are you sure?
I don't really know. I don't know if they're in my truck or not.
I like your toenail polish. Ugh.
These all grew out, but my big toe and his buddy next to him, they still got paint on them. It's war paint. Cousin Justin got my truck, so I don't have any shoes. But I have the shoes that we took off Sean and Kurt last year.
Hey, wear one shoe belongs to Kurt, one shoe belongs to Sean.
So it'll be like this.
Yeah.
Get the Hey Dude. It's Kurt's Hey Dude. We got Sean. Or look. I had his black pair at one point, but I think he ended up getting out. Yeah, that ain't happening. He's got baby feet. Baby foot Sean.
Hey, cut the front of the shoe out where your feet hang out the front of it.
Just paint your feet gray.
All right, I'm working on my shit. Go work on your shit.
I don't have anything to work on.
We're trying to put together a motor for him to run this weekend. We're just going through carburetors, make sure everything's right so we don't tear any motors up.
Anytime you start from scratch, it's going to take a few days to get it ready.
What do you think about that? A lot faster?
Yeah, we're still in the 10s though. Still in the 10s, but we are way close. I don't know where I'm going. I can't remember where I've been. You hear that?
He's an idiot.
Yeah, I got a brand new boat. It's never been in the water. It's the first time putting it in the water. I'm not even worried about the motor right now. Just trying to get the boat to ride right. If we can get that figured out, we'll move on to the motor, and we're just gonna pull some jet out of it probably because the air sucks down here. Send it and see what happens. I don't have really high hopes for me this weekend, but I got a bunch of other guys that I've been helping, and we got a couple motors ready. So trying to make a team effort.
Well, Taylor kind of looks like he's done got the wife into a sportsman boat. And not only that, we got Mr. Brandon and his dad, Mr. Randy, is going to get in a sportsman boat as well this race. So we're going to have 2 new racers in this sportsman class. It's kind of a little bad, salty deal when it got started, but it seems like that's going to be the class that it's going to grow the fastest this year.
About that junkyard bill we got a couple of them junkyard bills coming down here.
Junkyard done.
Got my wife in one, got Brandon's daddy in one. We're just stacking it up, getting as many boats in here as we can.
Looks good. We gotta look at the V-box and see if we picked up any time. So that's hard. I mean, when you're chasing 1 or 2 tenths, it's just a matter of a good run or not. So we'll see what happens. He's coming back. We'll check the V-box and see if it's going to be the proper run. We'll find out.
Our problem is we're missing our mile an hour. So when that time, you know, the mile an hour was about the same, but the whole shot was actually slower. So our time, you know, was just slower. Now, if we had picked up like 4 miles an hour and we could, you know, sacrifice a little bit of the whole shot, then that might have been a, you know, better prop. But it don't have enough in the hole to or top end really, so it's just slower.
All right, so we gotta leave the race. It's what, Friday, about 10 o'clock. Built the lower unit yesterday. Well, we kind of forgot to put oil in it. So we got down here, didn't have no gear oil, so we're running to O'Reilly's right now. I'm gonna go get some gear oil and put in this thing so we can strap it on Mercury's ass this weekend. I hear Quentin's got his shit lined out, but I'm gonna try to take his shirt sleeves and his little Debbie cakes this weekend.
We're thinking outside the box, you know. What's gonna fix, you know, our issues with that boat isn't something that anybody has ever done. So we're walking our own path, and we're basically trying to leave behind a boat that nobody's ever seen before that can function like nobody's ever seen. So when you're trying to make a new model that's gonna be functional in the woods, functional for our customers, and you can also run a 660 and be competitive with it, I mean, you have to try things that have never been tried.
We're still working on it. I think we're getting a little faster, but I don't think we're fast enough to win. But Gen 2 is definitely coming along nicely. Only problem we have, we've got all these Mod 40s are super fast, you know? So it's going to be hard to beat these Mod 40s, especially Nick over there, Mr. Quick Nick. They're good name. There's been a lot of Havocs out here. It's pretty good. It's good seeing all these Havocs come out here on Friday. There was a bunch here yesterday. It's a good thing. The sport's definitely growing. I could definitely see the sport growing. We're getting desperate. Come on, Jen, dude. Come on.
Yeah, it's doing something weird.
Yeah, but it's coming out whole really, really good though. came out whole like a rocket, like 110 times better. But now I think the motor's too low because we're both doing this really bad. So we think water's catching the cab plate. He ran it twice, but he's lucky he didn't wreck it, I think. So we're gonna make some more adjustments, but I think we're on the right track.
It's like just some rules of
Yeah, I need you need to go up. Let's go up a quarter. All right. I think we're going in the right direction now. Unfortunately, it took us 12 hours and about $400 of race fuel. But hey, that's what it takes, and I think we're getting there.
I ran a 10 flat. 10, 0, 0.
So it's a prop game.
Dude's prop. The boat is handling each of these props the exact same way. So what that means is it's set up. We either gotta get a prop that works or we're gonna run a 10 flat. That's the truth.
It's really the moral of the story. And I heard on the radio, fire, fire. And we looked over there at the boat ramp and there was a fire, a raging fire, smoke going everywhere. And it was his boat caught on fire. He just had brought his carbon fiber boat, just got it, waited 2 years to get this boat. And he's been working hard. And the time I get over there, so everybody's running to the boat, and he's sitting in the water, you know, on his butt, just sitting there with his knees up in the air. You know, I could tell he was disappointed and frustrated that he's finally getting his boat on the water and it caught on fire. It's just super bad luck, super good guy.
Shitty luck, man. Something shorted out, caught her on fire, brother. A lot of money that goes down the drain when stuff like this happens, but we'll pull together with him, make it happen. We'll get it going back again.
Yeah, we were standing here getting ready to put our boat in and turn around, saw flames, and before anybody could get over here to help, it just engulfed the whole motor and the boat. And luckily we got it backed in the water, but still got quite a bit of damage, you know.
So we all take off running down there and find out what it is. Cole hit his boat up on the bank, but it was on fire, smoking everywhere. He's getting it, man. Okay, anyways, well, Cole's boat was on fire, and everybody's got, you know, fire extinguishers spraying it down, and I'm telling you, it burnt his whole back of his boat, his motor, everything burnt. Apparently, he had something short out or something and just caught and then burned. So, fire department then came, you know. They were a little late. It was way after it was out, but it's a bad deal. I think Cole's pretty upset about it.
I don't know. I just put new jets in the carbs. I don't know if I didn't hook something up right. Hit the key, and it just instantly just flames. Yeah. I felt the heat when it hit me in the back of the neck. I jumped up and grabbed the fire extinguisher. I couldn't put it out. Run the fire extinguisher empty trying to put it out.
I didn't see it actually catch on fire. When we looked over, it was already on fire. They said that when he turned the ignition on, it ignited in the motor, and when it caught I'm sure when it caught the engine on fire, the fuel lines burned up, and then it was just constantly spraying out fuel. So I'm guessing. I really don't know. The way it was throwing fire on the road, it had to be spraying fuel.
He started getting out of the boat then, and it just, whoa, I mean, it's instant.
We got Cuz and we got Matthews here. That's a Cuz motor. They'll have that thing wired up tonight and probably be on the water tomorrow.
We pretty much decided to take the entry fees that Havoc pays. He donated that money to him with the zoning money, because we had to pay the zoning entry fees as well that day. So we donated around $7,000, you know, entry fees, and we did a little entry fees plus donations. And we matched the donations from the people. So I think it was around $7,700 the club and Havoc donated to Cole, get him back going. Which he was pretty emotional when he heard the news, you know. But that just shows you how the club is helping people and how Havoc and the club is working together to grow sport. And as big as it's gotten, to let people know there's still good people out there that's willing to support a cause. And bringing this racing community together, it means a lot to a lot of different people. And that's where Skeeter stepped up to the plate, and he did the right thing.
So right now where we stand, we're not exactly happy where we are, but it's one of those things where we're running out of time. So we're gonna get as close as we can, try to get as fast as we can before we run out of time. So we're gonna work on it, you know, up until the night, but it may come down to those things where we're gonna race what we got. So hopefully we can get it lined out before it gets dark. If not, we're gonna roll it.
Next episode, the Wreakin Havoc crew gears up for Saturday, the first day of racing here at Pineville. Heading into the third race weekend, the standings have been set, and it's anyone's season for the taking.